Man United beat Man City in Carrick's first match in charge. Recent match and performance. Times big derby win. Manchester United beat Manchester City 2-0 in the Premier League derby. A huge result under interim manager Michael Carrick. Goals by Brian Bumo and Patrick Dorgu helped United climb toward the top four. Times Carrick has urged consistency after the derby success, stressing this week's performance must become a version of normal. Times Pep Guardiola, Man City, acknowledged United as the better team on the day in post-game comments. #managerial coaching situation. Times Michael Carrick is now interim head coach, with a new backroom team including Steve Holland and former United defender Johnny Evans in coaching roles. Times fans were energized by spotting club legends Sir Alex Ferguson and Nemanja Vidic at the derby, sparking social media calls for Vidic to save the season. Repeat button transfers and squad movement. Times transfer window updates. January rumors are ongoing, and United figures in broader transfer gossip across the league. Times exit confirmed. United have officially confirmed academy forward Sam Mather's departure to Turkish side Kayserispor. Times off-pitch. Owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe is publicly positioning his long-term strategy against other Premier League ownership models. Team dynamics and fan sentiment. Times United supporters, energized by the derby result, are hopeful but still vocal about broader concerns over season direction and club identity. Memo other context and background developments fire recent form and squad notes. Times earlier performance this season had been mixed, e.g., inconsistent league form. Tactics and leadership. Times Carrick has inherited a squad with high potential but with concerns about solidity and consistency. His capacity to steady United will be key for top four ambitions. Round pushpin transfer window context. Times reports suggest no major signings yet confirmed this January, with some fans and analysts debating whether United will reinforce. Short summary. Manchester United are currently in a transitional phase. Times interim coach Michael Carrick is in charge and just delivered a huge derby win. Times January transfer activity is ongoing but quiet. Squad changes are limited so far. Times the club is under scrutiny both on and off the pitch, with fan reactions and ownership strategy in focus. Carrick, who was previously Man United's caretaker manager for 3 games in 2021, oversaw an impressive first-half display that went unrewarded, with Harry Maguire hitting the crossbar, while Ahmad and Bruno Fernandes had goals disallowed for offside. But the Red Devils did not let their intensity drop after the interval, and Brian Bumo's calm finish sent Old Trafford into raptures shortly after the hour mark. Things got even better when Patrick Dorgu applied a close-range finish in the 76th minute, with Mason Mount later becoming the third Man United player to have a goal chalked off for offside. While the win lifts Man United into the Premier League's top 4 ahead of Saturday's other fixtures, Man City remains 6 points behind leaders Arsenal, having played an additional game. How CA? Gianluigi Donnarumma also had to parry Dorgu's attempt from a tight angle, while Ahmad was denied by the offside flag when he stroked home at the end of another fluid counterattack. Fernandes saw a similar effort chalked off after Man City went close through Max Aline and Antoine Semenyo. The former's header was blocked by a combination of Sen Lamens and Diogo Dalot, while the latter curled wide. Man United squandered a double chance 12 minutes into the second half, with the informed Donnarumma repelling Ahmad's drive before smothering Casemiro's follow-up dink. Donnarumma then made an even better save from Bumo's volley, but the forward got his goal in the 65th minute, capping a break from a Man City free-kick that he started himself. And Man United were in dreamland when Dorgu ghosted in to convert a driven cross from substitute Mateus Cunha, while there was still time for Ahmad to hit the post and Mount to have a close-range finish chalked off for offside. Carrick recaptures Old Trafford magic. It has been a whirlwind few days on the red side of Manchester. After Darren Fletcher oversaw 2 disappointing results in the aftermath of Ruben Amorim's dismissal, his former midfield partner, Carrick, was brought in to steady the ship until the end of the season. Carrick insisted Old Trafford had not lost any of the magic that characterized his playing days, and his team produced a spellbinding display here. Man United's system has been a subject of debate for a long time, and Carrick set the Red Devils up in a 4-2-3-1 shape with Mbumo playing as a centre-forward. His movement, against Man City's aggressive high line, created plenty of openings for Dorgu and Ahmad on either flank. At half-time, Carrick might have feared that Man United would regret passing up several good chances, but they continued to defend resolutely and strike quickly on the counter, with Mbumo and Fernandes linking up brilliantly for the opener.